something you do. Hip hop is something you live. Rap is something you do. Hip hop is something you. Rap is something you do. Hip hop. You are not just doing hip hop.
This episode of Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by St. Matthew Baptist Church. We are located on the corner of 1001 North 30th Street on 30th and Izsha, where you can be comfortable in your skin, but not in your sin. But if you want to check us out, go to Facebook, St. Matthew Baptist Church, or on YouTube, St. Matthew Baptist Church, Omaha, to catch all of our live streams. Hope to see you tap in.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Yes, sir. Humble Kingz radio show. We are live in the EFF ECT.
No, we are not live. You cannot say that.
My bad. No. Well, we are live, but we are not live.
Don't get us in trouble. You can't say that.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot that this is a pre-read because it was actually it's a pre-read. I like that. I'm gonna start saying it's a pre-read because. Really last.
Copyrighted.
Yeah. I might as well trademark. This is timestamp. Last week I told y'all that this was going to be the last time we're recording in here because I'm going to be moving. But because of some stuff that I got going on this week, y'all pray for me. I'm going to be preaching at a 3-day camp at a juvenile justice detention center. Juvenile Detention Center down in Lincoln, Nebraska. So we thought it best to go ahead and pre-record our show tonight as opposed to me having to do, because not only am I preaching, like this, I'm preaching 3 sermons over the course of 3 days. Each sermon I'm preaching 6 times a day. So I'm preaching 18.
You're preaching for the Son, the Holy Spirit, and the Father. Damn, that's crazy.
18 times a day, and then, but after preaching 6 times tomorrow, I gotta rush back to Omaha and teach a Bible class. And then by the time that class is done, it would have been time for us to go live, and ain't no way on earth, ain't no way on earth I was gonna be able to survive all of that while trying to make a trip back to Lincoln to my hotel
Ain't
room.
nobody got time for all
That's
that.
what I'm trying to tell you, right? So Flyness like, man, let's record tonight. So having said all that, T. Barlow, your host, over here to the right of me is none other than Roger. That.
That's right.
He's
Yeah, I did forget that.
Back to the black and yellow. You know what it is.
Oh man, I forgot all about that.
Yeah. And then over here to the left of me is none other than
DJ Flyness.
Yeah.
If I was able to talk in tongues, I would, but I can't, so I don't fake it.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I could do the supersonic though. Hey,
that's about what regular tongues is anyway, most of the days. I said it.
I mean, you ain't lying.
I'm coming in the Honda.
Look, you ain't lying. There's some fakers out there.
You know what? I ain't never had the guts to do it, but I be wanting to do it, but I don't do it. Like when
don't do that.
No. When you know how like Muslims be like Assalamu alaikum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I be wanting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I be wanting to say, well, Assalamu and bacon to you too, my brother. I never do it because I got a little chill.
I got this new thing today. I was saying before we get to the songs, like I had to do like do the thing before you go to a doctor's office, so they pre-check in. Yeah, so it was like what's your pronoun? So I wanted it. It wouldn't let me pick what I wanted because I won't answer those questions. I just leave it blank. Like, don't play with me.
Yeah.
Right? Don't say identify as a male when I was born a male, so I don't identify it like I have a penis, right? So, but I'll be wanting to put down when it says what's your pronouns. He-Man. That's my new thing. When people ask me, what's your pronoun? I'm going to say He-Man.
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 That's awesome.
That's my pronoun. My pronoun is He-Man.
Yeah, you know.
Well, shoot, I'm going to be Thundercats then. Oh.
If you can, you could be, look, people will tip the phrase, you could be anything that you want to be, like literally.
They just ran with it, right? Yeah, my pronouns are obvious.
You Batman.
Now my pronouns are obvious. That's all. Obvious. I should put that in my email signature. My pronouns are obvious.
That's our cue. We went too long. The music doesn't stop.
Yeah,
let's go to it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's get it.
Humble Kingz, y'all.
Humble Kingz Radio Show.
Yeah. This is my childhood experience right here, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. This is not a woe is me type of song. This is not a self-pity song. But it's a song to let y'all know where I came from. You know what I'm saying? I grew up when it was rough. You know what I'm saying? In the South Bronx, born and raised, you know what I mean? So it is gonna get real heartfelt, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
gonna lay it all bare, very transparent. Take this. My birth 12/14/77. I was predestined to walk with the laws of heaven and build with my brethren, but sin was my transgression. And no receiver blessed, I had to learn the hard lesson. This is my confession with the things that I'm stressing. Hopefully you're leaving impression with my story this session. I was born to my parents, both Steve and Joanne, South Bronx, East 144th, and St. Anne's, where we all began in the projects called Batanzas. My life journey is where my God has planned this. Growing up in the 80s, those days was hazy. Crack cocaine flooded the hood and made people crazy. Those were scary times, teary eyes, blurring the mind, confusing my thoughts, had me delirious and blind. I was the oldest of three before two more was born. Dysfunction in the family because the drugs has torn us apart from my parents. We was often neglected. They put drugs over us, we felt rejected. The house full of older people getting high on crack. My younger brother, sister, and I probably caught contact. Barely had food in the house, not to be rude in the mouth, but like Nino Brown was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. It was a struggling time for a child between 7 and 9. I did whatever I had to do in order for us to survive. This song is not a role, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you will know it's me. This song is not a role, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you will know it's me. This song is not a role, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you would know it's me. Where I came from in the days has passed. Let you know the troubled times will not always last. My second verse be the other half of the first. Continue on my childhood because it's twice as worse. I was sexually molested, my innocence was not protected by a teenage boy much older than me. I felt dejected. The hell's you doing to me? This was all new to me. Touching me in the wrong place, my first puberty. Then the news got out, and I was such a shame. In the pain, in the flames, couldn't even mention his name. My mother questioned me, and I couldn't even answer. Too embarrassed, cause the guilt was in me up like cancer. I felt violated, annihilated, I hated it. This feeling on the inside, it had me isolated. At the time, my mother was confused and concerned, and learned that the soul inside her little boy has felt the burn. In elementary school, I was acting out, getting in troubles and fights, and I was wilding out. I was in special ed cause I was a troubled youth, being laughed at in school, it was nothing new. I remember I ran out the streets and got struck by a car when I attempted to run to the ice cream truck. It wasn't all well affair, though my mother was a welfare. My father's too busy running the streets for him to even care. So excuse me, my story seems to be all over the place, cause my mental journey comes with different time and space. This song, it's not a role, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you will know it's me. This song, it's not a role, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you will know it's me. This song, it's not a role, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you will know it's me. Where I came from, in the days that's past. Let you know the troubled times will not always last. In conclusion, to show you how great my God is, how patient my God is, how gracious my God is. My brother and I, we were unsupervised, could have been snatched by a kidnap but taken by a surprise. But my God had assigned angels over us, cause the neighborhood we lived in, it was dangerous. Peep this, one day we went to St. Mary's Park, in the middle of the shootout where the guns were sparked. We didn't know what's going on in retrospect to this song. Bullets flying in the air, one of us could have been gone. A lot of yelling and screaming at me and Toquan, get down to the ground. As the weapons was drawn, though it was fireworks, the shotty burst, but the liar lurks. If I would've stayed stand, I probably would have been lying in a hearse. My mother freaked out and reached out to my father. Reality hit her so hard as she witnessed the horror. It was time to get her kids out the South Bronx. My parents made arrangements and sent us up to her aunt. So in the summer of '86, we moved further uptown. In kidship, foster care, my auntie Leslie Brown. Every month, we used to see a social worker. Visitation with our parents, she was a devoted worker. So God pressed upon her heart to get their lives together. So they checked her to a halfway house so they get clean and better. This song, it's not a role, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you would know it's me. This song, it's not a role, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you would know it's me. This song, it's not a role, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you would know it's me. Where I came from, and the days has passed. Let you know the troubled times will not always last. it's me. It's my childhood song, so you would know it's me. This song, it's not a woe, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you would know it's me. This song, it's not a woe, it's me. It's my childhood song, so you would know it's me. Where I came from, in the days that's past, let you know the troubled times will not always last. Yeah. Imagine being that child back then, you know what I'm saying? No doubt. That's been hurt, that's been violated, that's been taken advantage of, you know what I'm saying? That young teenage boy who did that to me back then, I don't know who he is, I don't remember who he is, but I forgive him, you know what I'm saying? And pray that he's right with God, you know what I'm saying? I also forgive my parents. I forgave them a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? That's why we have the best of relationships today. But like I said, this is not a woe was me song, but this is more of a testimonial song of where God has brought us from, you know what I'm saying? Word up. The word of God says, believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, and you and your family, your household will be saved. Yes, sir. Amen. And I dedicate this to everybody in the world, all the kids out there. Parents, do your very best to protect them. Yes. To preserve their innocence and to show them right. You know what I'm saying? Teach them in the ways of the Lord. Amen. Word up. God bless y'all. Peace. Peace.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Grace and peace. Yeah, we are back. You know what? So, first of all, we played that song before and we critiqued it. And what happened was, and so this is kind of like a lesson. So, shout out to my boy Reborn and Rebizzle. We were trying to play the part 2. But, and what happens is with Flyness doesn't listen to like songs like especially if we already know who you are. He doesn't even like really play them and so forth. Like he just kind of just like he goes by the email order. And so when a song gets submitted more than once, it kind of makes it hard to determine what songs were played and what isn't played. And what we were trying to do, we were actually trying to, from my understanding, there's a part 2 to that song. And I thought that, I guess when he gave me the titles, and it really a lot of it is more so my fault. I'm gonna take the blame for it because when he gave me the titles, I was like, yeah, nah, I don't think that's it. I think that was the part 2. So we don't know because I thought like my life story was the part 2, and Reborn, Rebizzle, like let us know because we should, you know, what I'm saying we trying to hear the second part, the follow up to that. And so forth, and so my apologies. We ended up playing the song twice. You know, so it's one of those human mistakes that happens quite often, man. Very heartfelt song, you know, very honest, very revealing. Definitely
got us yacked up.
Yeah. Seriously, up here in Nebraska, you know, because you know, like the stuff that he's touching on, man, it's. You know, like this type of stuff happens to some of the most unsuspecting of people. Like, no, there's no one type, man. You know what's crazy? We used to have to show this video at one of the facilities I worked at for PREA. PREA, for those of y'all who don't know, is the the Prison Rape Elimination Act, right? And it's just ways of just showing how to recognize sexual abuse and so forth, and you know, and there's misconceptions that people have about sexual abuse, you know, that, you know, a lot of folks think that it's about attraction when like, no, it's not about attraction. It's about power, you know, even like when you got somebody who's doing it and like, you know, what on the surface is just straight, you know, like homosexual, right? But it's like, well, no, it's more to it than gayness. It's a power move and so forth and all that, you know, and oftentimes like the people that you least expect, sometimes could be the perpetrators, and this on the flip side, some of the people that you least expect have been victims in it. You know what I mean? And so, and you know, there's that. But then to have that and this be surrounded by so much other trauma, you know what I mean? And so it just goes to show that God has this uncanny way of keeping people in the midst of it all. So
Humble Kingz Radio Show.
A real friend got my back to the end, back to back, man, I'm standing with him. A real friend got my back to the end, back to back, man, I'm standing with him. A real friend, got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing with him. There ain't too many left that's made of flesh. Sometimes I hate it and I must confess. So the fact that I thought was right and most of the others must have made it left. They see me come from nothing, but truthfully that ain't impressive. Biggest regret is that they're gonna miss my greatest yet. Why you think my stomach full? I know I ain't the greatest chef. Christ be the reason I'm salted, plus I'm seasoned and my plate is fresh. Carrying that pressure on my shoulder like a weighted vest. Think they got the answer, will it stand up to the beta test? Facing an opponent, hostile crowd, even had to play the ref. Almost hit my pieces cause I thought they had the game in check. In my darkest times I crossed the line, never walked the straightest edge. Came to Christ, I turned to his word and I used it to great effect. Facing addiction, love was crazy conviction. Most of the family members got thankful these phones be taking pictures. I know I ain't the only one. Isolation is lonely, son. And only one that never change up on you is the holy one. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing within. A real friend. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing within. A real friend. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing within. A real friend. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing within. A real friend. And Christ alone is the reason I stand on business. My baby girl was there, yep, she could be my witness. Not so little anymore, but it's not that makes a difference. Feel abandoned, tell her Christ is with us up in the trenches. And I understand sometimes this concept goes against our sense. But if it was common sense, when the closest people to us try to lift us, yet they try to trip us, taking our words and divide a twist of God. Wants to multiply, only evil thrive on division. No matter the rhyme or reason, I hope you know it's time to listen. Even the foolish know the word is where you find his wisdom. How many times we felt alone, can't even count them, dude. Prayers were super potent when he was alone up on that mountain, dude. You're not alone when the spirit is surrounding you. Can count on him to carry you no matter what the altitude. It might seem like everyone out for you, and honestly I don't doubt it, dude. But the book of John tell you got one real one down for you. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing within. A real friend. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing within. A real friend. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing within. A real friend. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing with him. Inner struggles can be the realest, though. In the middle of the crowd, you still can feel it. How long would it last? It's still unknown. Foundation cracked like lacking silicone. You yelled a million times, you probably gonna yell a million more. It feel like no one listening, ain't no one around to hear it, though. But I can feel it, though. This world trying to break your spirit, bro. Confuse the voice you hear and cloud your mind so you can't clear it, folks. Of course you feel depressed. Interesting for the weary folks. And those you thought were close and you were slowly disappearing, now. You turned away from the Bible, you be doubting miracles. Plus the state you live in and put a damper on your spirituals. See, Christ befriended me, that's a story that's quite familiar, though. I'm a stranger trying to save you in the world around us, trying to kill us, though. There'll be times when we're feeling low, hitch to Christ, we still in tow. Think about it, it's been worse before our floor or someone's ceiling, bro. No matter how slow we building, bro, that's the way he willed it, though. So even when you feel alone, he gonna be there when you call. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing within. A real friend. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing with him. A real friend. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing with him. A real friend. A real friend got my back to the end. Back to back, man, I'm standing with him. A real friend. Real friend.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Yeah, we are back at M.M.C.A.L. Yo, Roger, what is your immediate thoughts?
My immediate thoughts is, at first I thought that the song wasn't gonna slap as hard as it did, but I really did enjoy it.
Yeah, I did too. You know, and the message, but I gotta tell you, I couldn't shake the E40 resemblance. Like,
oh dang! Now that you say it,
yeah.
I didn't even catch that.
Oh
yeah,
no, that it was so loud and so clear that.
Yeah, tell me when to go.
Yeah, you know, Jesus Christ said dread, some shaking. You know, I'd be more hip than the hippopotamus. Like that's what, like, and that's like classic E40 is about. Like, now, mind you, not hating. Or whatever.
No,
not hating at all. Especially if you like Bay Area, and that's a Bay Area. If that's a Bay Area sound, because you know typically, you know that's sometimes certain sounds can be regional and so forth.
Yeah.
And oftentimes, man, we hear people like I know people tell me that I remind them of somebody. I think we always hear our influences, saying in certain artists or whatnot. One thing I would encourage is do your best to try and make sure that you're establishing your own voice. That would be my only, being it's one thing to be inspired and to have that as your base, you know what I mean? But don't live there. Is what I'm saying. Like evolve. Make sure you evolve. And mind you, I want to hear more from you, Double M, and like hopefully you're watching. I want to hear more from you because chances are that could be your only song that sound like that. So I don't know, and so I don't want to make any early.
That's true.
I don't want to make any early judgments. But whatever the case may be, that delivery worked for that song. That cadence worked for that song. That voice tone, all of that worked for that song. And you might have other songs where that may work for and so forth. But I would definitely, it's like the movie Ray. When he meets B, lady becomes his wife. And he was like, man, what do you think? And she was like, yeah, it's all right. And he was like, it's all right. And she was like, yeah, I'm just wondering what the real Ray Charles would sound like. And so that's what it is, man. We just, I'm just wondering what the real Double M will sound like, and so, and I'm saying that as encouragement, not as clowning, not as trying to trash, because quite frankly, man, if you pushing for the Lord, I want to see you be great, to the praise of God's glorious grace. And so, hey, Flyness, what do you think?
It's on me, like Tupac says. Yeah, I really like that song. Definitely remind me of E40, West Coast. Like it was immediately first thing I thought. His whole song was not like that. So I kind of agree with you, T. A little bit disagree because his whole song wasn't like that. So I think I want to hear more songs by him. I added it to my playlist. And again, I know his whole style is not like that because he switched up, but I do like that. I really like that a lot. The only thing that was weird for me was you immediately started with the hook immediately. And I think it would have been nice if you had let that beat ride when it didn't have the drums in it, and then as soon as that drum hit, then you started with that hook. So, but other than that, I really enjoyed it. That's just nothing. It's really nothing. So, but yeah, continue to do what you do.
Humble Kingz Radio Show.
Devil out here wanna stop me. Look, devil, you ain't stopping nothing. Look, cause with Jesus we go hard for him. Yeah. Little devil, you ain't stopping none. Tell the devil, wanna try me, devil, step hard. Wanna run up on me, devil, better step smarter. Yeah, we got Jesus, so we gonna go harder. Yeah, devil, wanna try me, you better step harder. Devil, wanna run up on me, yeah, devil, step harder. Wanna try me, devil, you better move smarter. No, we got Jesus with us, yeah, we go harder. Yeah, we ain't worried about no devil, tell the devil, step harder. Why me dive up in this track, I'm going in head first. Yeah, the devil still mad, why me make his head hurt? Yeah, Jesus got my back, what I said in my verse. I'ma always follow him, he can shake up the earth. The way I follow Jesus, I know I got worth. I'm rapping saving souls, trying to save the whole earth. All these other rappers clones, yeah, they need a revert. Only rapping about sex, money, and drugs, boy, you need a new verse. Devil out here wanna stop me. Look, devil, you ain't stopping nothing. Look, cause with Jesus we go hard for him. Yeah. Little devil, you ain't stopping none. Tell the devil, wanna try me, devil, step hard. Wanna run up on me, devil, better step smarter. Yeah, we got Jesus, so we gonna go harder. Yeah, devil, wanna try me, you better step harder. Devil, wanna run up on me, yeah, devil, step harder. Wanna try me, devil, you better move smarter. No, we got Jesus with us, yeah, we go harder. Yeah, we ain't worried about no devil, tell the devil, step harder. I got the devil looking mad, tell the devil, step harder. Yeah, devil wanna try me, better move smarter. Yeah, we out here with Jesus, yeah, we go harder. When we go up to heaven, we go praise the Father. Yeah, I love Jesus, that's why I'm singing so hard. Yeah, gotta rap for him, yeah, we gotta go harder. Yeah, tell the devil he gotta stay real farther. Cause round here with Jesus, we protected by the Father. You ain't stopping none. Little demons, you ain't stopping none. Tell the devil he ain't stopping none. Cause with Jesus, he ain't stopping none. stopping nothing. Tell the devil wanna try me, devil step hard. Wanna run up on me, devil better step smarter. Yeah, you know we got Jesus, so we gonna go harder. Yeah, devil wanna try me, you better step harder. Devil wanna run up on me, yeah, devil step harder. Wanna try me, devil, you better move smarter. No, we got Jesus with us, yeah, you know we go harder. Yeah, we ain't worried about no devil, tell the devil step harder.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
All right. I'm assuming I'm saying the name right. Eeka Riddle with Step Harder. First of all, thank you for that submission, bruh. I'm gonna tell you, like, here's my initial thoughts. It sounds like this is probably one of your first recordings, and whether that is true or not, by all means, take everything that I'm saying as encouragement, not hate. I think you got something, as long as, for one, couple things, like, you definitely, like, work on giving, if possible, giving more substance to the verses. So like there was a lot of hook there, and it's catchy, you know what I mean? But definitely you want, you don't want to get to a point where folks is like, okay, man, like I done heard this hook now like 5 times, you know what I mean? Like, it's rap, like rap songs typically need to not be structured like praise and worship songs, which, by the way, praise and worship songs structure oftentimes annoy the mess out of me, unless they're good in the sound. But really, you think about a praise and worship song, really what you get is like the same 4 bars for 15 minutes straight, right? Sometimes 20, right? Depending upon how people try to blame it on the spirit. It's like, nah, you didn't know how to end the song because you didn't write an outro, right? I'm trying to blame the spirit for that. You didn't know how to end it, right? No, but you know what I'm saying? And so, like, with rap, you know what I mean, like the bars are important, and within Christian hip hop, substance and bars are important. I'm not saying that you didn't have any whatsoever. What I'm saying is, it's like, give us more verses than you do than hook. If that, again, take this with a grain of salt. This is opinion. You might have somebody who will say like, yo, I love exactly the way you structured that song. You are your own artist. You do whatever you want to do. This is my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Another thing I would say on some technical stuff when it comes to like recording. So like, listening to your hook, it sounds like you was doing that hook all in one recording. Again, if I'm wrong, I'm open for correction. I'm just telling you what it sounded like. What I will argue is, it's like, said, devil want to try me. Na 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 na. Like that. I would put that all on one track and then come back in with the things in between. So that way, it definitely sounds a little bit more crispy and smoother. And definitely, like, I'm not a mix master. I don't know how to explain what needs to be done to the mix. I just don't. I just know that some mix work need to go and play. And again, understand what I'm saying here, what I'm doing here. I am not in any way trying to diss you. I'm hoping to see you take whatever I say, take it with a grain of salt, and then just improve in those areas just improving those areas, because we can all use growth. I can use growth. Roger can use growth. Flyness is garbage, so he can use growth. So I mean, like, we just all, we all have that room to grow. And as brothers in Christ, I think the best thing we can do is help each other to grow. And I would say, man, definitely stay studying, build on your content, and then kind of work on your recording techniques, and find you somebody who really understands the science of mixing. And you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you mix that yourself, if you have somebody else who's mixing it, whatever case, we find somebody who really understands that and grow in having your songs mixed well. Because sometimes a well mixed song can make you actually forget about some of the other stuff that I've been talking about. Mm-hmm. So those are my media opinions. Go ahead, Roger.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of what T. Barlow said is, the verses do need to be tightened up a little bit, but like, you can hear that he can structurally write a song. Like the everything is there. It just needs to be fine tuned, if you will. Just need to be polished off a little bit, because At first, yeah, the hook, it was good, it was catchy, but it was a little bit repetitive. That's all I can really add to it, because I just don't want to be saying basically the same thing. Because
and I'm trying to use that T. Barlow said.
No. That's not what I was saying. I'm saying that there's no need for me to repeat what's been said already, or try to say what's been said in a different way. You know, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I smell what you're putting. We can do that. Hey, Flyness, what do you think?
Yeah, so my turn. It wasn't a bad song. It wasn't for me, so I always say that, because I don't like saying that a song is bad or whatever. And it wasn't. It just wasn't a song for me. Definitely can rap. I like the hook. I didn't have a problem with the hook. I didn't have a problem with it at all, other than it did need to be layered. It did sound like it was not professionally mixed and mastered. I don't know. I always say this. It could have been, and that's the sound that he was looking for, and that's what he wanted. And so usually I'll leave it alone, but I do just say that as my opinion. But yeah, not a bad song. Just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. Not that I didn't like it again. It just wasn't for me. So on to the next.
It's time for a Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, hey, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, yeah, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, hey, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Charge back, then I press forward, punch button, then I let it go. Yeah, cross arms, let it go, hit him with the Sonic, yeah, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, hey, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, yeah, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, hey, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Charge back, then I press forward, punch button, then I let it go. Yeah, cross arms, let it go, hit him with the Sonic.
You win.
Humble Kings is brought to you in part by Poppa Q Smoked Meats. Go to PoppaQSmokedMeats.com to find out where he's going to be in your town.
Come get this meat. No did it.
When we in here, Poppa Q Smoked Meats. Shout out to him. Come get this meat. No diddy. So the silent boom that I was going to do today, man. So I've been on.
You never sent me the picture.
I did today. I got it. So I put it in. So I interact. I've been interacting on X, and there's a couple of things I've been noticing. First and foremost, idolatry comes in so many different types of forms, right? You got folks like, who really idolize their biblical ideology. And I don't know, that may sound kind of crazy, but when you spend all day arguing against positions all day. Now, mind you, I've been this guy. I know this type of idolatry like intimately. It's for us as a Reformed theologian / Calvinist or however, or whatnot, we call it cage stage. You first learn something and you feel like everybody needs to believe what you just learned, otherwise they all going to hell, right? Which could be true, I don't know. But anyway, having said all of that, online there's a couple of people who I keep saying things that I would argue is misrepresenting historic biblical positions. By the way, this is historic doctrine. There's a history to it, right? And my fault. Before you put the timer on, let me at least put the guy's stuff up real quick.
I thought you already did it.
Oh no, here we go, right here. Make it big. So this is Bryson Gray, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, hands down, unapologetically, Bryson Gray is a heretic, and he's preaching another gospel. Whenever you preach the salvation by works, it's another gospel. And quite frankly, his videos go viral. He's kind of respected amongst the I would argue the uninitiated in CHH. Like if you don't truly understand certain things about the gospel, certain essentials about the gospel, but you are a Christian, you'll probably listen to Bryson and be like, yo, this dude is dope. This dude is and I can see that because a lot of his content, it's actually pretty decent content. It's what happens when the mic goes off, when the music stops. And this is when the music stop stuff, right?
Like Lecrae?
Oh, listen, I ain't gonna even go there. Yeah. So his comment, he goes, most reformers believe works are required for salvation They just do mental gymnastics. Don't believe me? Ask a Calvinist if you can live a willfully sinful lifestyle and go to heaven. And then he put on there, why can't they simply answer? Now, I responded to him. I told him that, we have answered it, repeatedly. You just don't like the answer, right? And I explained to him, and this is a gospel essential here, that salvation is by grace through faith alone. That faith that saves is never alone, though, right? Salvation by grace through faith alone, but the faith that saves is never alone. What I mean by that is that saving faith produces obedience. This is what James is talking about when they say faith without works is dead. They say like if your saving faith does not produce good works, good and loving works, tangible works of love or whatnot, if all it produces is spirituality, like a spiritual speak and so forth, but no actual love towards your neighbor, your faith is dead. It's not a saving faith. A living faith produces obedience. Now, that doesn't make works the grounds of our justification any more than fruit makes a tree alive, right? Because apple tree is going to that's living is going to produce apples. But the apples in and of themselves is not what makes that tree alive, right? And so I told him, his question produces a false dilemma, assuming that the only options are works save or Christians can live in perpetual unrepentant rebellion with no evidence of new life. And Scripture rejects both of those ideas. And this is why James and Paul and Jesus and John, they all teach like the necessity of holy living without making it the basis of justification, right? And so the reason why that's so crucial is when you look at like Matthew chapter 7, about I think it's 21 verses 21 to 23, somewhere around there, where Jesus says, "But go away from me," and it's like. And the folks go, but Jesus, wait a minute, we prophesied in your name. We cast out demons. We did all of this stuff, all of our works. Jesus, look at our works, Jesus. This is what they're saying. Look at all these works we've done, right? And Jesus said, "Man, depart from me. I never knew you." Why? Because it's not the works that save us, but our works are tainted. Like put it like this, like because of sin that's been present in our lives from birth, right? Any so-called good that we do is going to be tainted in the sight of a holy God. When we talk about God's holiness, we're talking about his eternal otherness. Like he is completely different from all of his creation, right? And he's completely pure. But our works are going to always be tainted by some sort of sin. It'll be like having your favorite dish and then somebody sprinkling dookie crumbs on it. You're not going to want to eat that, even if it is your favorite dish. Even though 98% of it might be clean, the fact that you got 2% dookie on it is going to make you be like, nah, never mind, I'm going to go eat somewhere else, right? Well, that's the same thing with our good works. That's why it took nothing less than the perfectly good Jesus Christ to live the life that we failed to live, to die the death that we deserve to die. And when he died that death, our sins were imputed or given to him, and in return, his righteousness was given to us. So if you want to say that we're saved by works, the only way that that's true is we focus on whose work, and that's Christ's works, and that's salvation. And this is why Bryson preaches another gospel.
Perfect, though. It ended on the perfect, too. Can't time that any better.
Yeah, listen to that. That's how you know God is at work. Look, wasn't me that timed it like that. Timed it like that. Let me stop.
All right. Humble Kingz, y'all.
Humble Kingz Radio Show.
You've given me so much joy. I know now what I'm supposed to do. You've given me so much joy. I'll never turn my back on you. I'm fully clothed within your scripture. I live my life only for you. No longer with the drugs and the liquor. Now tell me, what am I to do? The that you finding it strange. Life is a jungle for those that live wild, so it's about surviving the game. Get into the scripture, live your life for the Lord, and you will see change. But if you don't be surprised the way you live, it will never change. Living for money in vain. People, we gotta put Jesus first. Haters say that ain't his name. Yeah, okay, y'all see, they be the worst. Wait till the day that the spirit thirsts. Definitely will be crying out. Don't you know that it will be too late? And won't be no need for trying out. Why you acting so defiant now? Hard head, make a soft cushion. On the road, I'ma start cooking. Bark louder than your bite is. In other words, homie, stop woofing. Say in the Christ, why you so decisive? Day of judgment, you will not like it. On that day, it will be trillions crying. You giving me so much joy. I know now what I'm supposed to do.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Flyness, we ain't heard from you all night.
And you muted too.
I start over again. I'm not sure if I like that song or not. I might have to listen to it again. I do like the verse. I like he had this echo thing going on. I like how it's produce everything. I don't know, it's one of those songs where I gotta listen to it again and see. I don't hate it. I'm not sure if I like it either. Not a bad song. I don't think it was just for me.
Yeah, I got you. Roger, what you think? Oh, is that how you feel?
No.
That's bad place to put a yarn.
Yeah. like, what do you think? No, don't do that to
it was one of those kind of laid back, chill songs. Like I enjoyed it though. I thought it was a well put together song. I thought it was gonna be mostly an R&B song, how it started out though. But then when the verse came in, I was like, oh okay, so there is a little hippity hop in there.
A little hippity hop,
right? Yeah, but no, like it was a nice little surprise, and I think it was well put together song. Verse was good, the singing was good, so like I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I don't know why, but I borderline love that song. Like I was trying to find it to put on my playlist. Like actually no, I do know why. A couple of reasons why, and I think the visual, even like I'll put it like this.
It was simple too.
Like harmonies. Y'all know me, I'm a sucker for harmonies. And like things that they were doing vocally, not that like it was like so stellar. It was just the fact that like, yo, that's so clean and beautiful and simple and purposeful. I don't know how to explain it. Like, so I was just like, yeah. So I dug that. Sister Pearl, and I hope she don't take this as an insult. But like, I look at her and I feel like I'm looking at an auntie. Like, I'm looking at somebody who, like, I can tell that people love her. I don't, like, just looking at her. I don't know how to explain it. It's on her. It resonates.
It's comfort.
Yeah.
You see the comfort.
She
like she's the one that's gonna notice that you're upset and nobody else is gonna notice. And she's gonna be like, "What's wrong, baby?"
She gonna have the right thing to say.
You want one of these strawberry candies? We don't know the name of them.
Come on in the kitchen, get you some 7-Up cake. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Roger said it. It's a vibe. Yeah. And right now I'm not in a vibe mood, and that's why I gotta listen to it. Y'all know what's going on right now, so I'm not in a vibe mood, and it is that's one true. Of those songs that you can tell is in a vibe, and I have to get in a vibe mood. To say, oh yeah, I like that song.
And that just may be the case, but like even still, like I think that like and this is not me trying to preach at you about like, you know, trying to convince you, hey man, go back, you'll love this, or like this, that, or just thinking about.
No, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, but just thinking about like where the source of our joy come from. Because see, like I understand why you're not. We outside of the you know the lie. We understand. We know like what's going on with you and so forth. And I just think that like if you remember, you know, like, and then, again, this is not to minimize any of your feelings, because there's a difference between happiness and joy. You're not happy right now, right? But then there's still like joy. And there's a difference between happiness and joy. And I think a lot of people conflate happiness with joy, and just realizing that the joy that you have, like the world didn't give it. The world can't take it away. And right now the world is trying to suck your joy. You know what I mean? And so all I'm saying is that maybe it could be a second listen where you'd be like, you probably hear something that you didn't catch the first time. Where you like, yo, this
definitely a second listen.
But I dug that.
But I'm gonna have to go and listen because I can't just throw it in my Spotify like I normally.
So let me tell you,
it'll come up and I'll be like, oh yeah, I really like.
So
that.
what sucks for me is that song
because it's not on Spotify.
It's not on Apple Music.
Apple Music.
And I was just like,
I wasn't looking.
I was like, dang, that's trash. Like if y'all see me go like this, that means I'm trying to Shazam the song. And Shazam would tell me if it's on Apple or not. And so,
yeah.
So, anyway, man, thank you, OG Strata, for that. Sister Pearl,
that was dope.
Sister Pearl, I don't know you, but Sister Pearl, I love you. I don't know how to explain it. Whatever. I think she just reminds me of so many different women in my life. The hairstyle, the style of dress, the fact that she was on the keyboard, the fact that she could sing. Yeah, that's TT Pearl. If anybody asks me. yeah. Yep. So yeah. We got any more music? Are we?
Yeah, we're ready to go. Humble Kingz, y'all.
Humble Kingz Radio Show.
Brother Q, GodsTonja. Glory to God. When the east wind come and you know it's time, hands up for the Most High. Out of the darkness into the light, hands up for the Most High. You know you wrong, but he made you right. Hands up for the Most High. Hands up for the Most High. Hands up for the Most High. Yo, here's a word from the Lord and sugar off. All them times I ran, couldn't shake him off. In a dry land parched, I was thirsty, but he gave me that water that birthed me. Now I'm blessed, so I throw my hands up. No stress, no longer handcuffed. Cause he came to set the captives free, like Rebecca Brown, and I'm found. Legions I called out demons, but wait, Jesus the reason they get in no space. This ain't a judgment, I say it with grace. All of that bonding ain't taking its place. Holy Ghost move like GodsTonja. You know, Brother Q put a praise on it. Put in that work like J.O.B. Humble myself till I'm raised on it. Church boy, that's right, raised right. Then I went left, couldn't stay right. Thought I got left when I lost myself, but he loved me through my procrastination. No condemnation, just a conviction soft in my heart when it was constricted against his will and his holy law. And I'm glad cause I know that time is short, but his mercy and love came to save us all. He paid it all, blood on the cross, but his patience is wearing and soon to be tearing through clouds and declaring it's time for war. On Calvary we know Satan laws, and one day he gon' fall out the sky. It's a fearful thing to fall in his hands, but we keep ours up for the Most High. When the east wind come and you know it's time, hands up for the Most High. Out of the darkness into the light, hands up for the Most High. You know you wrong, but he made you right. Hands up for the Most High. Hands up for the Most High. Hands up for the Most High. When the east wind come and you know it's time, hands up for the Most High. Out of the darkness into the light, hands up for the Most High. You know you wrong, but he made you right. Hands up for the Most High. Bread of life, the new appetite. Go on, throw them hands up for the Most High.
Hands up, it's a stick up. He's come to take all of the pain and the hurt and the project you're refusing to give up. The betrayals and yapping, backstabbing behind your back, it's about to cease, now shut up. He's knocking down all the walls of Jericho that your enemies that try to build up. Just in time, thus saith the Lord, vengeance is mine. Heed my words, he won the battle, the endless shadow. It doesn't matter, the plots, the plans, they all attached. Demons running the beat, battle, every eagle shelter. Let me talk, man. I'm a sin, he delivered me. Broke every single shackle, then he set me free. All praise to the Most High God, they will never believe that all I needed was a itty bitty mustard seed. Full of faith, I praise him with no doubt. Regardless of what I did, he kept me and brought me out. Waymaker, Jesus made a way out of no way. He died for my sins and raised up on the third day. And the good news is I've been forgiven. He switched up my life and changed how I was living until the end of time. Salvation is all mine, it is well with my soul. I join him in paradise. My God is so glorious. Now tell me, what do you do for him? Are you obedient? Or you faking just to be cool with him? He's not your special genie Houdini. There's nothing new to him. He deserves all honor and praise. Out, hands up, hands down. Bye.
When the east wind come and you know it's time, hands up for the Most High. Out of the darkness into the light, hands up for the Most
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
All right, I'm going to give it to Roger first this time. He wasn't even ready.
Give hands up for the Most High.
Give him up.
Hey, no, off jump, that song started off really good. I liked it. So far, every song tonight has started out with the hook, and then they went into the verse. I'm kind of seeing the theme here, but no, like most songs normally start out with a verse nowadays, but that started out with the hook. I like it. They both came with it on that track, and yeah, I definitely want to hear more from them. They had the mix done really well. Their cadence, like it definitely, the way they rolled the beat complemented the beat and everything like that. Because sometimes people don't really mesh together on it, but it's like they definitely complemented each other on that song. So I definitely want to hear more from both of them actually.
All right, Fly Guy, you're muted.
Yeah, I like the song. It's a pretty good song. There's not much to critique about that song. I really like that song. I think it was done well. Everything about it was good. So that's I'm not sure if that one's on Spotify or not. I know you got a Spotify page, so I didn't get a chance to look. But yeah, I really like that. That's on Spotify. I'm adding that to my playlist there.
Yeah, there was some uniqueness about this song, especially in particular. Like, so I was debating. So like on that second verse, right? Like her delivery was unorthodox, and I was trying to think like who she is kind of reminding me of, and I feel like it would be a reach to say like somewhere in the realm of MF Doom or what that, I don't know, but like her, so like for a second I was wondering like if she was off beat, and it's like she wasn't off beat per se. She was hitting it differently coming in. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And then like that, the way that beat, you know, would have its chops in it and so forth. It's like it just made for like a real interesting listen to where I was like, man, I don't know if I like this, but I know I don't hate it. You know, it was like like it was weird. It's like I know I don't, and it's like I feel like a few more listens and everything about it is just going to grow on me, and I'm going to love it. You know what I mean? And so it's almost like Timothy Brindle. When I first heard Timothy Brindle, I used to be like, man, this dude is weird sounding. I was like, but I can't stop listening to him. You know what I mean? Like, but he's weird. And then now it's to the point where it's like, oh yeah, that's Timothy. You know, and like you know, and so forth. It's like, yeah, that's how he does it. And so, my only critique is that like I wish that like her voice had the same energy as the dude's voice. You know, like
what do you mean?
So like, because like, you know, like he was kind of like, first of all, I feel like his tracks were like stacked, like you know, like you can hear like there's some stacking on his tracks where it sounds like he has more than one recording going, and then he, you know, and hands up with the most, like he had a lot of energy. Like she had like energy, but her energy was was different than like his, and so like when you think
her track could have been pre-recorded though too.
You know, I mean, like there's a lot. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Her track could have been. Not saying that it was bad. It's like, but it's almost like when you go back and you listen to say like if you listen to like Redman and Method Man, and like you hear how like although they got their own different styles, they're bringing the same caliber of energy to a track. You listen to a song like Rottweiler, and you know what I'm saying, the same Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying, they bring like the same caliber of energy to a track, whatever. Whereas with this, they may have been bringing the same content, the same heart, the same passion. It's just like her voice sounded like his voice sounded up here, and hers kind of sounded like a little bit below. But you know what I mean, and so forth. But again, that's a personal critique. I mean, somebody else probably hears that just like still just loves it all together. And like I said, I always say, you know, take my opinions with a grain of salt, because I'm a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody.
All right, let's get to the last song, Humble Kingz, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Humble Kingz Radio Show.
Conversion is the process.
What if the finish line froze? The fans up in the stand due to popular demand, saying finish eyes closed. They always say the winner shines gold. Been after the women from a parade, but I ain't feeling side shows. So no, I never really wanted nothing. So every time they ask, I switch subjects and tell them it's up above them. To the women in the world, so what the living for Pearl and all my youngins growing up off David Ruffin. Like it was nothing. I wanna tell them that it's all up in the air. Lifestyle and feeling so empty cause they fathers wasn't there. So we flipping up a coin, but who's to call it in the air? We just trying to get ahead in the story they never tell. Well, show them all what time it is. Choosing priority over pleasure, we seem a lesson, not common sense. Here's a lesson up in common sense. See, God got us, that's about as common as it's gonna get. Dear mama, just finished another concert, another performance that the Lord sponsored. Trying to give back to the society. They label me a monster. Make sure we don't divide, but still conquer. Times I can't believe that we done made it this far without ever turning back, but still remember who we are. Reflecting on my reflection, the mirror on the wall. Staring blank in my competition, about to raise the bar and do the limbo. See, God told me be suspensive, but keep it all simple. He said humility was balancing life with my kinfolk. Even though I'm under lights, I'm keeping them dim though. Cause I'm the same, I never changed from Bundy to Winslow. I was taught to maintain the pad and the pencil, ordained to hit the stage while making my gift known. Touchdown to thank God while I was in the end zone. Went for bullets flying by me, then making a hit song. Cause through it all, I promised I won't fall a victim to world's self-inflicted loss. I guarantee my mom that in this game I never drop the ball and make her smile with my pictures on that wall. Make her smile with my pictures on that wall. So when I do it, I'ma always do it for God. See, like I said, converted isn't a state, it's a process. It's called conversion, like sanctification. Just trust God, and I promise you, He gonna make a way. He gonna remind you every day. And I would like to say, this is the intro.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kings.
All right. I'm going to say St.Saconni. I don't know if I'm saying that right. St.Saconni is your Williams? St. Williams.
It could be right. I'm not sure. I'm not. You are the person who reached the name on the show. So.
Yeah, I'm the sacrificial lamb when it comes to possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely dope, man. Bar heavy. Want to hear more?
I was gonna say ram in the bush, but sacrificial lamb is okay.
Yeah, well, no, because the ram in the bush was so specific. Anyway, I ain't gonna preach. I ain't come here to preach to you. Yeah, but definitely dope, man. I'm trying to remember. Who this dude is reminding me of? Like, you know what? Reminds me of Andy Mineo. I think in the not in the I Be Lost album. Anyway, like the way that song started off, like saying like the way that the Big Kings. He's not Andy Mineo's not the only one to do it, but that's kind of who it was like. Was reminding me of a little bit. But dude, fire, man, and this sounds like this is his coming out song. And we all grown men, so we don't have to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Well, we know this sounds like he's introducing himself to the world as another herald for Christianity in the realm of hip hop. So I'm digging, waiting to hear more. Who next?
That sounds good to me. That's it. Oh, go ahead, Roger.
That
was it for him.
Yeah, this song right here is a great start to an album, and you can tell that this is just the intro for his album. Like, where's the album? I want to hear it now. Like, if the intro is that good, I just can imagine how good the rest of the album is, or EP. I don't know. It's one of the two, or it could be a demo. Who knows? I highly doubt it's a demo though.
Right? Yeah, like he could be getting ready to put out a bunch of singles. It's just like, this is the first one I'm dropping. Yeah, you know what I mean. And about ladies and gentlemen, and then boom.
Yeah, because this album is not out. He does have a spot. Oh, go ahead. This song, Roger.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, so okay. Oh, so he probably getting ready to release some stuff. So we getting sneak previews. No, he came with the bars on that, and like, yeah, you can just tell he's ready to just run it, because that was like 48 bars in running. So
yeah, that was tough.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on me. Yeah, that's not easy to do, to do a whole verse that long and keep everybody attention and without a hook. You know, hook is there for a reason. It's to hook people in. So the fact that he was able to do that without a hook and keep good attention, like, you know, lyrics were on point. Yeah, I really like this song. I can't wait for this album to come out because I went looking for the album like he does. Like I say, he has the Spotify page, but that song wasn't on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, waiting for that to drop. I mean, I got it. I could just throw it on my phone and it plays through Spotify when I want to. But I like for you guys to get the spins.
Yeah.
You know, so I wait.
Yeah. Well, listen.
That's it. So all the songs that I was not here for, if it looks like there was like some weird edits in the things, because I went back and I'm gonna edit my reviews in this show. So I'm like shorting y'all out when you're just kind of stalling a little bit. So
yeah. That's cool. That's cool. You know, you're gonna pop up again. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Flyness, and
when we get done, I'm gonna have you record. Hey, Flyness, what you think? So I'm gonna play that every time before I go on. It's gonna be the same one every time. Hey, Flyness, what you think? And then it's gonna all of a sudden it's gonna play me. So if y'all wonder why that happened, that's what happened. I recorded T saying, Flyness, what you think? And then I'll put myself in.
Hey, yo, and you know, now that you said that, I'm not gonna make it look normal now. So
I don't care. Make it look weird so they go, what is going on? And to the very end, they're like, oh, okay, T messing with us, Flyness messing with us. All right, I get it.
Yeah. And what's funny is people watching the show won't know until the end of the show.
To the end of the show. That's the funny part, is y'all are sitting there going, oh, that's why it was like that. Yes, because Flyness had to step away a bunch of times. There's a lot of drama going on. So I had to step away a few times.
12 Monkey slash Back to the Future.
I'm going to make some weird edits, too. That's going to be funny, too. So it's not even going to be smooth. I ain't even going to try to hide it.
It's going to go like, from one frame like this to another frame like...
Yeah. Well, you know, also, because, like, usually, like, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to certain things. So I would have made sure the background music matched at the same time. So when I came in, it didn't seem like it. But I'm not even going to do that. It's just going to stop. No music. And then all of a sudden the music going to come back. I'm going to have a different background too.
Okay.
Hey, listen, man, shout out to everybody who's tapping in. Again, sorry for the pre-recorded show. You know, it's actually more fun when it's live. But
yeah, it is.
But you know,
because we get to talk to y'all. But don't forget to put them comments in.
Yeah, put the comments in. Make sure you're hollering back. You know, I do believe, God willing, the Humble Kingz comic book show is coming about to this. You may or may not see me. I don't know. I don't even want to make any promises. We'll see what happens.
I don't. We might not do it. I don't know. Adrian was saying tomorrow too. So I don't know.
We will see.
We might be live tomorrow.
We might, or later. You know what I'm saying? We might be live later. Maybe not. We'll see what happens, man. But
we'll see what happens.
Y'all keep us in prayer. A lot of things going on, but God is working. God is moving. God willing, we will be back next week. Same humble times, same humble channel. Worst case scenario with a pre-recorded video at the same humble time, same humble channel.
We will not be on next week. I'm having surgery next week.
We will not be on next week. No humble time.
Unless we happen to pre-record, but cannot.
That's why I say, man, y'all keep us lifted, man.
You never know. So if we say we may not be, don't expect this. But if we are, there's no reviews. We gotta top it that Poppa Q gave us.
And God willing, this will be the last time you see this room here. As y'all can see, I got my stuff on the floor. I took my posters down and all my stuff, and we moving on out, moving on up.
Not to the east.
Actually, is no. We actually are moving a little east. To the east side, but not a deluxe apartment in the sky. All right, man. Listen, we love y'all, man. Grace and peace. Smell you when we see you. Y'all be good.
Royalty. Hey, royalty. Come on, everybody in the building. I'm a child of the king and I know it. Everybody royalty. Say. You say royalty. Hey, come on. Let's go. I'm a child of the king and I know it.
some noise for Jesus.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
This episode of Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by St. Matthew Baptist Church. We are located on the corner of 1001 North 30th Street on 30th and Izsha, where you can be comfortable in your skin, but not in your sin. But if you want to check us out, go to Facebook, St. Matthew Baptist Church, or on YouTube, St. Matthew Baptist Church Omaha, to catch all of our live streams. Hope to see you tap in. Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by Poppa Q Smoked Meats. Go to PoppaQSmokedMeats.com to find out where he's going to be in your town.
Come get this meat. No, did it.